May I now request our next speaker, Professor Khaydarov, please enlighten us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And thanks a lot again for inviting me to this conference. Yes, thank you. And I think that we have more information about BRICS and less information about the positions of our countries. That's why I would like to focus on the position of Uzbekistan with regard to BRICS. So for the Republic of Uzbekistan, whose foreign policy since 2016 has been based on the principles of pragmatism, openness, and active neutrality, interaction with BRICS represents a strategic opportunity. It is not a choice in favor of confrontation, but an instrument for diversifying international ties and strengthening negotiation positions in dialogue with traditional centers of influence. Through participation in the BRICS initiatives, Uzbekistan promotes its commitment to the supremacy of international law, respect for sovereignty, and the need to reform outdated global institutions. The institutionalization of BRICS has been a response to the demands of the time. The establishment of a new development bank and the contingent reserve agreement in 2014 marked a transition from discussions to creating real instruments of financial independence. The new development bank, unlike the Bretton Woods institutions, is focused on financial projects in sustainable infrastructure and green energy without linking loans to political conditions. This practical component is fundamentally important for global South countries, including Uzbekistan, which are in acute need for long-term infrastructure investments. The BRICS Plus format has transformed the association from a closed club into an open platform for global South. The regular invitation of guest countries to summits legitimizes BRICS as a representative forum extending beyond the 5 founding members. For Uzbekistan, which has obtained partner country status, participation in such dialogue is an opportunity to directly influence agenda setting in areas of security, digitalization, and climate change, bypassing the mediation of traditional powers. At the political level, BRICS consistently advocates from unified positions for the reform of the UN Security Council and increased quotas for developing countries in the IMF. The rhetoric finds full support in Tashkent. As President of Uzbekistan, Shavkat Mirziyoyev noted, BRICS makes a significant contribution to building a fairer and more democratic world order. Thus, cooperation with the association strengthens the international legal principles on which Uzbekistan's own foreign policy is based. The foreign policy concept of Uzbekistan, emphasizing multi-vector engagement and pragmatism, aligns perfectly with the flexible, non-block nature of BRICS. For our republic, this cooperation is an additional, not an exclusive vector, allowing it to maintain balance and sovereignty in decision-making. Uzbekistan's strategic interest within BRICS can be summarized in several key aspects. Firstly, economic dimension. It means access to new markets, investments, and technologies for modernizing industry and developing and transport and logistic hubs. Next is increasing political weight which means enhancing its role in addressing regional, first of all, of course, Afghan settlement, water diplomacy in Central Asia, and global issues through a collective platform. Next is ensuring security, which means deepening cooperation in combating new challenges, terrorism, cyber threats, transnational crime. And cultural and humanitarian exchange, which means promoting Uzbekistan historical and cultural heritage, scientific and educational ties. Saying this, we shouldn't forget and ignore existing challenges. Despite optimistic forecasts, cooperation within BRICS faces objective difficulties. Internal heterogeneity among participants, differences in political system, development levels, regional priorities, can slow down decision making. Geopolitical turbulence and external pressure create additional risks for consolidation. For Uzbekistan, the key task remains skillful maneuvering, allowing it to extract maximum benefits from cooperation with BRICS without sacrificing relations with other important partners, including the West. And in conclusion, I would like to say that for the Republic of Uzbekistan, a strategic partnership with the association is natural and deliberate choice. It allows not only for solving specific economic tasks, but also for contributing to the construction of a more balanced and fair system of international relations where Central Asia and its states will occupy a worthy place. The further institutionalization of ties with the BRICS Plus format and the scaling up of project cooperation with the newly development bank will open new horizons for Uzbekistan's sustainable development and strengthen its positions on the world stage. Thank you very much for your attention.